Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and today we are doing our April portfolio update for Trading212. Welcome to the video. I know some of you have been dying for this update. I've had a few messages asking where it is. Just for future reference, I'm going to do them at the end of the month, the last weekend of every month, so that it's not moving up and down when I'm going through it. But yeah, I've added some money into the account this week, not a lot, but we'll go through it. It's been a bumpy month. I'm still in growth, although not as much as it was halfway through the month. It's had a bit of a downturn. I know you're all bored stiff in quarantine, so let's jump straight into what I've been doing this month on the app. Let's jump straight into the app, Trading212 app. There it is. And here we go, open it up. Okay, as you can see, my watch list has got a lot bigger. I've added a few more stocks to watch. Ignore the looking coffee. But yeah, I've got some really good stocks on here. These are basically what I've been watching on other videos that people have suggested to watch. So yeah, that's what I'm currently watching at the minute. If we scroll across the top, I've put in a currently daily figures as well, just so I can see everything I hold, where it is on the day. And they're the stocks that I've got. You can see in my investment, I've added some more money. My account value is now £91.3p. I've got 275 free funds, and portfolio is 88.28. If we go into the bottom and we go into history, you'll see that I bought 5 more Lloyd's shares, just had a bit of money left over. But then I put a bit of money in, and I've also bought some more Lloyd's stocks, another 30. So that's another 35 now. And I've also bought an Old Republic International at £13.15. So back to the main screen. If we go into the actual portfolio, then here we are. As you can see, that's the last month from the last video. You can see where I put the extra money in. And you can see as well, I've had a really good run on it actually. It went as high as £1.11. And then, as you can see, the last week it sort of dropped down again to the £88 mark. So yeah, I've had a really good month. It's just spoilt by the last week really. If we go into the last week, you can see there it is. All the profit is gone. As you can see though, I am still 575 up. Don't forget I've got a free share in there as well, valued at £13. I've only put 75 in, so I'm 7% up as well, which is not bad, but I was a lot more up, and we can get into the reasons why now. So if we go down, you can see Lloyd's. I've added 35 more shares. I only had 15. The reason I did that is because, if you remember, I was very Marston's top heavy on the last video, and that's because it was my first deposit of money. And as you can see on the bottom, the allocation, it looks a lot more even now. It's still very Marston's heavy, but that is because I know that Marston's, in my opinion, is going to go up back to £1 a share, and it's currently dropped down again to 30p a share at the minute. So I've really got a good chance of tripling my money on that over time. They also pay quite a good dividend as well, although it will be stopped right now. But as you can see, I just wanted to level out. I think last time Marston's was about 80% of my portfolio. I've just reduced that down to 54%. I've increased Lloyd's to make a bigger share, and I've added Old Republic International. I think what I want to do next is, I don't know if I want to add an ETF into this, or if I just want to even it out a little bit more first with a bit more Dutch Shell, Old Republic and Lloyd's. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. But that's the allocations anyway. So let's go into the shares. We'll see what they all did individually. So this is the Lloyd's Banking Group. For the last month, you can see it actually went right up to 37 and a half p at the very top up there, 37.82. But as you can see, it's had another tumble, back down to 29.82. So over the year, though, you can see the dotted line is where I bought in at. So although it has dipped down a little, I'm not worried at all with Lloyd's. It's a major bank. It's not going to go bust. It will recuperate, I'm sure. And you can see it's had highs of like 65p, and it's down at 29.82 at the minute. So I really am, although it is quite low, and I'm losing a little bit on this. As you can see, let's go back. There we go. So I've got 50 shares, and the return so far is 45p down, 2.93%. As you can see with this company, though, the PE ratio is 7.8. The dividend yield at the minute is 3.68. But if we go into the all ratios button, you can see it's 50% down for the year. So it's quite a big, steep drop, really. The earnings per share is 3p. Normalised, it's 4p. And you can see the dividends is, on average, 5-year average 3p. So yeah, that's Lloyd's. It's my only money stock. I don't think I can go wrong with that, really. It's going to go back up. Let's go into Marston's now. Marston's, as you can see, the last month, it did go up from when I bought it, really quite low, and it went right up to 45p. It recovered nearly half the value. It's suddenly dropped again now in the last week, really. It's gone down to 30p. But over the month, but if you can see from the year, you can see what it was trading at, the 124 mark. It's now 30p. You can see where I also bought in as well, the dotted line at the bottom. So I bought in quite low. So I am still up on this. But it is 30p. And it should go back up. The only thing with Marston's is I'm currently £4.22 up, which is about 10%. I know that's going to be several %100 later. Now looking at this though, you'll be quite worried, really. If we go into the all ratios, per share data, you can see that earnings per share is minus 3p. Normally though, that is 7p. And the dividends at the bottom are averaging about 7 or 8p, which back when this was £1, that was about 8%. So yeah, looking at that, you could be quite worried, really. Again, if you watch my last video, I know this company. I know it's not going to go bust. They're actually right now. They were about to make a menu change right before this all happened, and they're making plans for reopening now. They're hoping sort of at the end of July, maybe. Obviously, nobody knows this yet. But so they are making plans. They also are collecting rents from their pubs as well. So the leasehold and tenanted are giving rent in, and also Marston's are still selling to the off trade. You know, the shops, the supermarkets. So there is an income still coming in with Marston's. Don't think that this is all shut down because the restaurants are shut. They still have income streams coming in to cover the costs. And yeah, and they're making plans for the reopening. So I've got good things on Marston's coming back up again as well. Okay, let's go back. Old Republic International. I must admit, I don't know a lot about this stock. I watched this stock on one of the YouTube videos, and I can't remember who it was that I was watching. I watched that many people, that many videos over the month. I can't actually find it. I remember them saying how good of a stock it was to hold. As you can see for the month, you can see I bought in at £16.38. I was going to buy this at this low point here. You see that low point? $14.03. And basically what happened was I put the order in to buy it at this very low point there on the map. And what I didn't realise was that was a weekend. And it went on execution. And as you can see, Monday morning shot up. Oh no, I think it was there actually I bought. It was there, I think. Monday morning came up. And by the time I'd bought it, it had jumped up $1 or $2 anyway. That's what I'm trying to say to you. So yeah, my stupidity for trying to buy something on a Sunday. I totally forgot what day it was. We're in lockdown. Every day seems the same. So although I bought this at $1 or $2 more than I wanted to, I'm not actually that fussed. Because the video that I watched was very interesting. If you can see the last year, it started at 22, 23. It's now at 15. I bought around the 16.70, which is a little higher than I wanted. But let's look at the details. I mean, we're £1 down on it, 7% down. And the average price is £13.16. So let's have a look. It's got a dividend yield of 5.56%. It's an insurance company as well. You can see there, it's a holding company. The company is engaged in business of insurance, underwriting and related services. The company conducts its operations through various regulated insurance subsidiaries. Basically, it's a big insurance company. It employs 9,000 people in Chicago. But let's go in the details. It's got a market cap of 4.6 billion. We're going into the details though, because I want to show you this. The 52-week range is $11.88 to $24. And it is significantly down year to date. It's down 32.5%. If we go into the per share data, earnings per share, you look in there, as you can see, that's a very healthy $3.51 normalised. LFY means last financial year, fiscal year. But you can see the dividends as well are $80, 80 cents, the dividends. So that's a really good proportion from the earnings per share. So yeah, I've got good high hopes for this company. There's the income statements. Also the assets to liabilities. Debt to assets is 70%. And you can see it's been investing and financing. But it's still within its means. So yeah, I've got hopes for this one to go back up. Although I did buy it a little bit higher, I think I'm going to get a good dividend from it. I don't know if they've been cancelled or not, this dividend. If it has, it's not a problem because it will come back. And it looks like the company's in a good position as well. So I think it will start to climb again. I think I was just unfortunate with when I actually bought it. As you can see, my Dutch Royal Shell is next. My one share. This is the share I got for depositing money in. Can't remember who it was. As you can see, for the month, it's slightly up. But look at that wave pattern. I mean, that is all over the place, isn't it? But for the year, you can see where it is. It is, you know, it's holding its ground over the year. And we are £2.95 up, 30% up. This is a free share. It's a massive company, really. I mean, the dividend yield is 10%. Go to the per share data. Normalised EPS is 2.77. And as you can see, the dividends are £1.74. So a really good dividend on that. Whether they will carry on paying a dividend for now, I'm not sure. But with the oil prices, I don't quite know what's going on with the oil prices. I think they're in a negative at the minute, which is astonishing. So yeah, overall, there we are. I am 3% down on Lloyd's, although I have been buying in, dollar cost average in that. Marston's, I was 10% up, which I'm a bit disappointed in because I was about 50 or 60% at one point. But that will get up to the 300-400 mark percent up, I'm sure. Old Republic, I'm happy with, although it is down a little bit. My own stupidity for buying at the wrong time. But I've got no issues with that. I think it's a good, strong, sturdy stock. Like I say, I can't remember the video, unfortunately. I wish I could have it here for you. But all I heard was good things, and they did a very in-depth analysis of the company and the Royal Dutch Shell, which I'm 30% up on £3. So yeah, that's my portfolio. £88.28. Unfortunate for the last bit of the month, it went down. But hey, what can you do? We're on a bit of a downer week. I will keep you posted on the next video. It should be at the end of the month unless something else happens. Yeah, so there you go, guys. That's the results of the month. Again, I'll do one at the end of the next month as well, unless something major happens, and then I'll make another video as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I've also hit the 100 subscribers mark, which I am astonished at. Thank you very much. I know it's not a lot for most channels, but for me, it's amazing. So thank you very much for that, 100 subscribers. Don't forget to like and subscribe, that'd be amazing. Also, if you are new to Trading212 and you want to have a go, I'll leave my link below, my referral code. I think you have to put as little as £1 in and we both get a free share for it. So if you do want to try it and start it, the link is below in the description box. I'd really appreciate it. And also, if you do use it, let me know and let me know what you got. Let me know what free share you got, and I'll let you know what I got. So thank you very much. Just a quick side note, I'm going to put in the link below for Paul Briscoe. He's made an incredible offer on his last video, and I think everybody needs to see it to see how generous the offer is. So I'm going to put a link in the description below. He's an amazing channel. I'm sure you will watch him anyway. If you don't, subscribe to him. Paul, if you're watching, I appreciate the offer. I've put my link in as well. And it's such a good idea that when I'm at the stage where you are, I think I'll offer the same. But I'm not giving anything away. You need to go and watch his video if you want to know what I'm talking about. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video and see how we get on. Thank you very much.